Hello, beautiful souls and soulettes. How are you doing today? Today I'm talking about something I think is absolutely fascinating, and it's about sacrifice. The sacrifice that some people are making in these difficult times, hard to deal with. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So I've got a friend. Yes, don't be surprised. I've got a friend. I've probably got more than one friend, but I'm just focusing on this one friend, who is Sally. Hello, Sally. Sally has asked a question, and it's based on the conversation we've been having about the split and about how the goodies are going off to the right-hand path and the baddies are going off to the left-hand path. And just before we get into all of that, I want you to understand that when I talk about the right-hand path and the left-hand path, goodies and baddies, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's just a way of explaining it. It's a million miles away from the truth, okay? Don't worry about it if you think, I don't really like the way that is. It doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about a split that's happening, right? And I might even be wrong in saying split, okay? So, Sally was asking about, she knows somebody who's always been extremely spiritual, and yet of late they seem to have shifted. They seem to have resigned themselves to the way that the world's going, okay? And she was saying, the people who are going to stay on the old timeline, let's say, the Agenda 2030 timeline, will some of them be good? Okay? And I thought, I'll ask the emissaries, okay? So I said to her, I'll ask the emissaries. So I asked them and I said, the people going off to, staying to the fiery bowels of Gehenna, as they say in the Bible, will some of them be good? And the emissaries instantly answered and they said, all of them, which made me laugh. All of them are going to be good. And they said, everybody comes from God. Every soul comes from God, every piece of energy. And so there can't be anything other than good. Now, are they running a process? Are they working a plan that isn't what you would describe as good? Yes, many of them. But intrinsically, they're all good. However, they understood what I was saying when I said, will some, what you might say, will some awakened people go on that path? And they said, yes, they will. What they said is that the people who are going off to Agenda 2030 and beyond, they will ultimately find salvation. They will be saved. And they said, so there has got to be, or there wants to be for the plan, people who are awakened to go with them, to work as beacons. Can you remember a long while ago the emissary said that we're scattered all over because we need to be beacons of light, to bring light and to bring energy to the area that we're in. So the emissaries are saying that those people that are going off on that path, they too need beacons of light. And so some people will make the biggest sacrifice ever, which is to go, because it's one thing to go there and be asleep. And that's bad enough. But to go there and be awake and to know what's happening and to watch it happening, well, that is a big sacrifice. But the emissary said that some people are choosing that. It's like the ultimate sacrifice of going there as an awakened person and being one of the people that help to bring salvation to those people. Wow, how about that? And I remember talking to Sal. I don't know if you've seen the work that Sal and I have done, the conversations. Sal talks about this split. He has a different take on it. But he says, I'm not going, I'm staying. And I've got to work with the people here. Right? So yes, there will be awakened people that will stay. And bloody poor souls. So instantly I was gripped with terror with terror thinking, holy cow bags. So I said to the emissaries, I'm not staying, am I? I'm not going with them. And they said, no. Whew. What a relief. I didn't get the sense that I was, but what a relief, because I thought, no, I don't want to. I really don't want to. And they said, no. Your path, you've chosen in this incarnation a path of positivity, right? They said that if we're going to give you the theme of your life, it's being positive. Because I always thought the theme of my life was enthusiasm, that I was enthusiastic. In fact, I've got it in my life purpose. I'm an enthusiastic helper. But they said, no, positivity. They said, in fact, if you think about it, what was your anthem? My anthem, especially when I was in the days where I was working in textiles and being a manager and everything, I used to say, don't focus on the problem. Look for the solution. Okay? That was my anthem. And it served me well. I mean, it's great. But not many people are like that. I used to find most people would love to spend a good 3 hours talking about the problem. And I'd be going, should we just focus on the solution then? What about the solution? What can we do to fix it? And that got me to thinking, and I asked emissaries, but have I chosen that path, the left-hand path? And remember, I don't know what I'm talking about when I say left-hand path, okay? But you understand, it's in that direction, Agenda 2030. Have I chosen that before? And they said, oh yes. Just this time, no. This time you've got a different role. And what they were saying was that I've got a role after the split. Don't know what that is. I'm sure we all have. It's not me. We all have a role. But my role is in that side, on the right-hand path. Okay, the right hand, heading to the light. Go to the light. So I don't know what that'll be. That'll be nice. I know they talked about it before, saying that I won't need to be giving the messages of great hope because we'll be in great hope. It'll be a different thing, whatever that is. So I'd like to take this moment to give the greatest of thanks to the people who are going along that path, the awakened people who are sacrificing themselves to go and be beacons of light to help with the ultimate salvation of the sleeping people and the NPCs. And when I say NPCs, I don't know what I'm talking about. Why do I keep saying I don't know what I'm talking about? Just because in some comments people are going, you shouldn't say that. Oh, left-hand path, right-hand, this right-left dichotomy, it's not right. And you shouldn't say NPCs. I'm going to unsubscribe because you said NPCs. And I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All I'm doing is trying to give a metaphor for what's happening. The emissaries talk about NPC, saying that there are this group of beings that are here, that are part of the fabric of the reality or unreality that we live in. They're not real people. I'm just saying what they tell me. I don't know whether it's true or not. It might be a load of bollocks. Everything I say could be a load of bollocks. However, I've got to give the message because I promised to. So thanks to those beautiful people who are going there. But even more thanks. The biggest thanks, I think, goes to those people who are walking the path of darkness, who have sacrificed themselves to go into the darkness and to be part of that, knowing that they've got a long journey back, the longest journey back, because of if I understand it rightly, because of the karmic plus and minus. The further down you go there, then the more it's going to take, more time it's going to take, or more cycles it's going to take to balance back out that energy. So good for them. Do I want to go there and shake their hands? No, I don't. No, I want to go on the right hand path. I want to go toward the light. I want to go there and shake everybody's hand and say, hello, are you a good person? Yes, I am. Are you a good person? Yes, I am too. Are all of you good person? Yes, we are. That's where I want to be. I'm tired of being surrounded by what apparently are bad people. I want a bit of good. I want a bit of nice. I want a bit of sunshine. I want a bit of light and happiness and people saying, hey, we've got this. It's going to be really good for you. And I'm going to believe it. And people saying, hey, we've just invented this. and it's wonderful. Would you like it? Freely. That's just going to be so beautiful. Is it not? It certainly is. Anyway, tell me what you're looking forward to, and tell me if you think that you are going to the right or to the left. As a metaphor, are you choosing to go and help? I don't know. I bet there are some people who think that. Like Sal, like Sally's friend. I look forward to reading your comments. I love you all. Bye-bye.